I would have to say that the most annoying thing, really not the most annoying thing, but the most annoying question that I'm asked as a record producer who produces predominantly soul artists is that and this comes from exclusively people in America. They often ask me, when they find out what I do, they're sort of, what are you talking about? British soul music? British people don't have any soul. That's not something that we associate with the British. And I just want just belt them across the face, because they have this idea. I mean, first of all, Americans, please, you are like, you come from us. Like, is this idea that, so whatever soul you have it's a sort of amalgam of like African influences as well as British influence, all come together in the language that it's singing. But and I want to get into all that. I kind of want to get more to, and I understand that people have certain stereotypes of what life's like in Britain. It's all ceremony and pop and circumstance and all that. But that's just like a little song and dance we do for the tourists, and they should know that by now in the age of the internet. I don't understand how they don't. They think that's all that the UK is, and it's bloody stupid. But I really won't get into the stereotypes. I understand how they are. That's just laziness, and it's just lazy people. Most of us are just really pitifully lazy. But I really want to talk about the nature of the soul, with this place where this music comes from. And it really has nothing to do with your race, your nationality, or how much money you have, or any of that. It just sort of take a look at yourself and strip away your layers. Say you erase everything about your blackness and everything about you, or everything about your race and everything about who you are. What is left there? Like, you took it all away. It's all gone. Now there's something that remains, and that's the soul. It doesn't matter if you're poor. It doesn't even matter if you are filthy rich and you have camels roaming your front garden. That doesn't matter. The soul is something that is still there. And when you sing from it, or you feel from it, it doesn't matter what you are. We all are capable of doing that. And that's why I think soul music, that's why I love it so much, is that it's able to, people who are able to do that. Now, it's a unique gift. And whenever I come across, if I walk into a pub, or I walk into, I'm in a club or anything like that, and I come across somebody who is singing from that place, I'm touched, because they reach and they jump. I've never been able to do it, and they jump right into me. They touch my soul. And so what you have with this music is sort of this connection of souls. It's like they're making these sort of, these synaptic connections with people, and it's a fascinating sort of undertaking to watch play out. And that's what soul music is all about. That person singing from way deep in a place that doesn't really exist, and it is sort of just emanating from them, jumping into you and going into your place that doesn't exist. And it doesn't matter. That's why Adele could be white. You can have Karen Reela, you can have it's the soul, Laura Mvula, there's a lot of different artists out there in the UK who sing from the pit of their soul, and the beauty of it is that's one bit of it. That's the core of it, you know. But they have that Britishness or whatever, that uniqueness that is them, and whatever sort of colourings come from the upbringing, and they put that in there as well, and it makes for it's just such a just this beautiful melange, you know. And so and I really want to I just want to put that, just do away with this notion that the soul music, it has to be black, it has to be American, and it has to come from places where people have nothing, because that's not it. The soul is what you turn to when you look around you and you see golden candelabras, and you see, you know, like I said, camels in your front garden, and you see all of this, and you still feel a lack. You feel like, man, this is not everything. This is, I'm missing something. And that little light goes off inside you. That's a soul. And sometimes you're sitting there in that lack and you don't know it. You don't know what is going to remedy the situation. You turn on to Marvin Gaye, Roberta Flack. Boom, there you are. You fill back up again. Your soul has been touched. And that's all it is. That's all it is.